Oh my gosh.
Man,
it was
I'm
so
awesome.
Good. It was a bussin' shoosh.
Wow.
Ryler,
all right, guys.
Let's have the camera. Oh.
I have to go. Hello and good morning, everyone. Guys, it's a little bit into the afternoon. I decided to take a really slow morning. Got the kids up and off to school. Today is September 11th, so they are wearing best dress today. I love that our school dresses up for what they call Patriot Day. It's been really awesome. Kind of just creates this reverence around this day to teach them it's important. It's also really wild to have kids who weren't alive for September 11th. For that day, everything stood still. It is wild that they were not there. I'm excited for them to get home and hear about their day, hear about all they learned from September 11th. Before the kids went to school, Ryler helped Brandon hang our flag in the back of the house. We always want to fly our flag when we can. It is hanging beautifully off the back of our house. Brandon will get the drone out and show you guys how beautiful it looks. We're so grateful that we have that flag. But while the kids have been at school, I decided to go off and get a massage. I felt like it might help my body recover and my legs feel really good. Kind of envisioned it would be relaxing, and it was for the most part, but it hurt a little bit more than I thought it would. I told her, just so you know, my legs are kind of sore. I ran a race on Saturday, and I think she took that as an invitation to really go hard on the legs, which was not what I was wanting, but I think overall it was probably best. But because I left there not feeling very relaxed and very peaceful, I decided I've got things to do. So I went off to Costco. I just got home from Costco. I had to pick up a couple of things that we've been needing. I haven't even unpacked it all yet. So these are a couple of things that I got. Just needed some snacks for the kids. I don't even know what's happening. I bought Christmas things. What is even going on? I've already started buying Christmas presents. I actually picked these up. They were relatively inexpensive, but I thought they would be really fun for the kids to give their friends in their classes. You know how they just choose to give a couple friends gifts? Picked these up, one for Hazy and Brex. I'm gonna unpack this. You know what? Never too early for pumpkin pie. Picked up one of those as well. Got some beautiful flowers. I need to get all of this unpacked and put away. Can we talk about these? Brandon calls these problematic strawberries. These are yogis. They're from Costco and they are silly good. Like, I literally could eat 5 of these in one sitting. I eat them all day. They're really good. So I put them in the kids' lunches. They're just little strawberry pieces covered in creamy yogurt. Apparently they have probiotics in them, so they're like good for you or something. I had to buy these again because the last one was eaten today and it was so good. Kind of have our little trays here divided into little sections. Not completely full. I wasn't trying to restock anything, but this is kind of like the fruit. These are like the little snackies, and these are usually chips. We don't need to restock yet. Probably in the next couple weeks we're gonna have to do a full restock. Kids just eat a lot. I'm just putting everything away. I had to restock a lot of like staples in the pantry. Like last night I ran out of minced garlic. I really didn't want to buy this giant one. 48 ounces of minced garlic. It was $6.99, and I'm gonna spend way more than that at the grocery store on a small one, so I just decided to just buy it. I also had to buy cinnamon. I'm out of that. I've needed it for several recipes, and I've substituted nutmeg. Nope. Don't do that. Just gonna tell you, don't do it. I bought this pesto because I was walking by all of the bread and I picked up these ciabatta rolls, artisan rolls, like a ciabatta roll. And I decided we're gonna make sandwiches tonight. So I'm gonna do a roll with some pesto, turkey, salami, and then I drizzle balsamic glaze over it. Very good, very easy. And then last night I was making a recipe that needed a lot of chicken bouillon. I ran out of the Better Than bouillon. I don't know if you guys have bought this from Costco. You just put it in the fridge and use just like 1 little teaspoon for 1 cup of bouillon. So good. I also bought the beef one. Just like a couple staples that I needed. Brandon told me the other day, he's like, Cheez-Its are out. We need more Cheez-Its. Picked up that. I had to buy 2 bags of craisins for the kids' school. That was a donation I'm making for snack day they're having for the teachers, and really wanted pretty flowers in the house, so I picked myself up some flowers. Just gonna finish putting all this stuff away. The kids are gonna be home soon. Mondays are proving to be a little crazy. Schedule is picking up just a little bit because I signed Ryler and crew, signed them up for flag football. Last year, they were on the best team. They made their own team. They had all their friends. It was like the highlight of our week. And this year, for whatever reason, all the friends are on different teams, but my boys are together on a team. That's really fun. So that starts today. They have practice tonight. Crew is also doing flag football with the school, and that's on Tuesday afternoons and Thursday afternoons. But my boys have their first game tomorrow night. We are trying to get dinner ready, but early enough that they can still have it. Anyway, I decided to make up this really fun dinner. It's supposed to be a panini with some pesto. Added some pesto on the top and bottom. Did a slice of turkey, 4 pieces of salami, fresh mozzarella, and then this balsamic glaze. So yummy.
Doesn't it just sound delicious? delicious?
It does sound delicious, doesn't
Is
it?
it like exactly like a panini, but just like with different stuff?
It's like a panini, but not like the flatbread. Normally I'd put it on the griddle, but I'm just gonna wrap it in foil and I'm putting them in the oven. But Brandon just went to go get the boys from the school. They went to a volleyball game at our kids' school to support the girls' volleyball team. So fun that they go and support there. Brandon's on his way back with them. I'm just taking out dinner. We're gonna have a nice little dinner together as a family. These nights are busy. We have piano on Mondays, so we had 3 kids piano, 2 volleyball games, flag football practice, trying to squeeze in dinner, and a little bit of family time, proving to be a little bit stressful, but it's all getting done.
You guys saw earlier today, we put out the flag in honor of Patriot Day 9/11. Definitely putting off some summer vibes, because if you're new here and you didn't catch it, we had it up all of July here in the backyard, just hanging off the deck. It is a big, beautiful Betsy. So it's been nice to break that back out. I just came out here, enjoy being by it, and it is the most beautiful fall evening as the kids getting ready to head off to football practice. A lot of activities going on here at the house today. We're hitting that fall stride right now where it's definitely cooling off. The evenings are just absolutely perfect. Feels so nice to be outside. Chilling out here for just a quick minute before we head in for dinner, get the kids off to their football. But today's been kind of crazy. My mom texted out this morning to the family group thread that it's been 22 years, and she just said, everybody share where you were at, what you were doing. It's wild how something can be so burned into your mind, just absolutely unforgettable. Every aspect of that day, that moment, having lived through it, and to see my kids go off to school and to have it be taught in a history class is so strange to me. Today, as you guys maybe saw on our Instagram, we posted about how the kids do best dress on this day. The school encourages them to dress up in like basically Sunday clothes. Easy wore a dress, the boys wore suits and ties. I think it's a nice way to keep it a little more reverent, although crew ended up playing basketball in a suit, but just kind of give the day the respect that it deserves so that we do never forget that day. I know I never will. I'm sure many of you lived through it and remember and can recall exactly where you were when it was going down, exactly like just weird things, you know, what the air felt like, what the feeling was like on the hallway you were walking down as it was going on. And so it's just crazy that these kids are learning this thing as a piece of history, learning about it in a history class, something that we actually lived through. I'm grateful that the kids have been able to learn about that every year. In fact, each year they come back and they tell a new story, and they definitely are learning more and more about it. It's been great to be able to add the big American flag out here in the back today, something that we were looking forward to putting up in remembrance in a busy day, and it's been full of a lot of activity. So I'm glad that at school the kids could slow it down a little bit and give the day the respect that it deserves.
All right, Dad, what did you just say about my dinner?
Absolutely bussin'.
He did say bussin'. Like, what?
Just pops out sometimes because that's how the kids talk, but when something's really good, Riley will be like, that is just bussin'. And that just came out of my mouth because this is so good, it's exotic. It just feels like very authentically, I don't know, delicious.
Yeah, Brandon said my dinner last night was also bussin'. So
It was. It was one of those like layers of effort dinners. It was like you could taste the love that went into it.
Maddie came over for dinner yesterday, and I made like one of those Sunday dinners that is a labor of love.
What
and
was it?
might
Was
I
it
add,
chicken with like a layer
on
or
the
something?
heels of running a half marathon.
I'm actually surprised you
so
could even stand in
amazing.
the kitchen, Mindy. I'm actually shocked
I know.
about that.
I actually thought I would be sore. I was like, I'm gonna have to skip church. I'm gonna have to do all this stuff.
You should
No,
treat yourself to a
I
massage.
was fine. Oh,
Oh,
don't
you
worry.
already did.
I already did.
Maybe
Getting
get
my
like a
nails done
manicure.
tomorrow.
Oh, you're doing that.
Yesterday I made this chicken with a creamy garlic parmesan sauce with mashed potatoes, roasted
There was some
broccoli.
kind of a crust on it too, I felt like. Didn't you put something
It was a
ar-
parmesan crust.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
it
I'm
was so
awesome.
Good. It was a bussin' shoosh.
Wow.
Riley,
All right, guys.
Beside the camera. Oh.
I have to go. I'm gonna run these boys to flag football practice. We'll
Okay.
circle up later.
Yeah, lots going on today. I mean, I'm sure you've talked about it, but from piano to volleyball to football to everything in between.
Bedtime.
Delicious bussin' dinners.
Kids are almost.
It's a process, okay? There's a
It is the
staggered
most painful
process. We're
process
trying our best to
ever.
give privileges as you get older so that not everybody's going to bed at the same time as the
Guess
youngest.
what? When you get to our age, being older, you just want to go to bed early.
It's like so hard to do like a 30-minute stagger because I don't know, never works out like you expect it to. We got half the kids halfway in bed. That's good. It's a great start, you guys.
Making some progress. We had a good day today. It was a great day.
It was.
And already right here prepping for tomorrow. School
Do
lunches.
they actually need lunch though?
Oh my gosh.
His mom made lunch for him and they didn't eat it today, so that was a fun one.
I don't even
But this time
know.
I think they need it, so that's good.
They do,
Yeah,
I think.
way to go.
Kids help me pick out what they're having for lunch tomorrow. Should be good. You guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Seriously, thank you for all the love on today's video. So many of you have messaged, oh my gosh, I cried when you crossed the finish line.
Text her and I was like, I have not been able to sit down and edit it without getting a little bit teary every single time. Every time. It was so cool.
He's been really in love with me lately. It's really cute. Oh, he loves me.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Come back tomorrow. Love you so much. Thanks for hanging and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.